Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to HTML tutorials with GOO Computer Tutorials. As you see on your screen, this is interactive login form I already created. As you see, once I run this code, you see this is an output. Here you can enter your email as a username and password like this. So as here you can see your password as you see here by clicking on this icon. So once you finished, you can now come here and send or make login by submitting this login form. Once I click here, you see my credentials are already submitted. So this is a login form. In this video, I'm going to show you step by step how you can create it by using HTML without need for CSS or JavaScript. So keep watching this video until the end. You will be able to do it step by step. The thing to do here is to create the form, right? Login form. But remember, when we create form, mainly we use CSS to styling it or to manage how it appear. But now we are not going to use CSS but just HTML. So we need the table tag to arrange this form element. So that's why we are going to use here table tag, right? Yeah, now let us create table row. In the table row, we are going to insert labels and text field in the table row as a table data like this, and then create label, right? So here label, we use label tag, here like this, then label for username, for example, label for username like this. Then name, let us give it name which is equal to also username like this. Then here let us write username like this. Yeah, then after this let us create text field where a user will enter his or her username. Now input type, which is equal to, let us call it email. Username is email now. Then name, let us call it also email, and you can give it ID, which is equal to username like this. And then let us put here placeholder, which is equal to, for example, jadviso@gmail.com. So now to validate this form, let us use required, so that user cannot skip any text field, right? Or she or he can't submit this form without filling all of those information. So let us use this required, right? So we use this required when we are not using JavaScript. When you use JavaScript, in that case we use JavaScript to validate form, but if not, we just use this required. So we can now copy this one to create another label and text field for password, right? Yeah, and here this, now let us call it label for now password. Let us deal with password. Name is password, and also here we are asking user to enter password like this. Then input type now is not email, is password. Now name, let us also call it password. ID also password. Then placeholder, you can write password like this, for example, Javiso 2020 like this. As example of password you can use here, right? Then also is required. Then here let us create also table row for submit button, and table data here, where we can insert the submit button here, right? That's why we are going to use input type equal input type equal submit, then name equal also submit, and value, let us give it value which is login, right? Like this. So yeah, this table now table data, yes. So this is the form for login, right? So let us save it and run it to check an output and see how it looks like. You see here, but as you see is not well arranged. Let us check where to collect here. This is the table here, table data. Yeah, also this must be in table data here as the second data of this table, like this. Here table, yes, table data. Also this must be in table data as second data of this table row, like this. Yeah, after now create a submit button. Remember that this is our form. To mean we have to use a form tag. So this table must be inside the form. That's why we need to create here form tag like this, and this table must be inside the form, right? So we need to open the form here and close it here, so that this table must be included in the form. Let us save it and run it to check how it looks like and how it works. So let us run it. Yeah, you see this is our output, right? And you see we already created two text field, one for username and another for password. And once we click on login, we submit our credentials. Let us enter like this one as email, and password let us enter arrobas like this, arrobas Javizo 2020. As you see here, you can now log in. Once you click on login, this credential must be submitted, right? As you see here. So this is the way of creating an interactive login form just by using HTML without need for CSS or JavaScript. And this is the end of our today's session. Please, if you are new here, don't miss subscribe this channel, like this video, and share it to your colleagues so that they can get full access to our amazing lessons. So see you in next video.